For centuries, the fossil record has provided us with an invaluable window into the origins and diversification of life on our planet. As our scientific understanding has progressed over time, we've been able to piece together increasingly detailed narratives about how different species emerged and evolved. However, when it comes to the evolution of birds, our traditional assumptions have recently come under intense scrutiny, and the true story appears to be far more complex than previously thought. The widely accepted view on bird evolution has long been that modern avians descended directly from a group of feathered theropod dinosaurs, specifically a clade known as dromaeosaurids or raptors. This notion was greatly popularized by the Jurassic Park franchise, cementing it in the public consciousness. But mounting scientific evidence is now suggesting this narrative may be an oversimplification, if not outright incorrect. To understand why, we need to take a closer look at the key fossil discoveries and anatomical analyses that have shaped our understanding of avian origins. The linchpin of the traditional dinosaur-to-bird theory was the remarkable fossil of Archaeopteryx, discovered in the Solnhofen limestone deposits of Germany. Dating back around 150 million years, Archaeopteryx exhibited a remarkable mosaic of reptilian and avian characteristics. A feathered, wing-like forelimb, combined with a long bony tail, teeth, and other distinctly non-bird-like features. This combination of traits led paleontologists to hail Archaeopteryx as the quintessential missing evolutionary link between dinosaurs and birds. Further support for this theory came in the 1990s and 2000s, when a trove of exquisitely preserved feathered dinosaur fossils were uncovered in the Liaoning province of China. Creatures like Microraptor, Anchiornis, and Xiaotingia all showed clear evidence of advanced feathering and other bird-like adaptations, seemingly confirming that theropod dinosaurs were the evolutionary precursors to modern avians. With the discovery of these feathered dinosaurs, the scientific consensus solidified. Birds descended directly from a lineage of feathered theropods. Archaeopteryx was considered the evolutionary bridge, a transitional form that demonstrated how dinosaurs gradually took to the skies. However, over the past decade, a growing body of research has challenged this widely accepted narrative. One key finding that has called the traditional theory into question is the discovery that the earliest known birds, including Archaeopteryx, actually shared more anatomical similarities with a different group of dinosaurs, the oviraptorosaurs. Oviraptorosaurs were a group of feathered bird-like dinosaurs that lived alongside the theropods, but were not directly ancestral to them. Detailed anatomical analysis of Archaeopteryx's skeletal structure has revealed that it possessed a number of features more closely aligned with the Oviraptorosaur lineage rather than the dromaeosaurid theropods. This suggests Archaeopteryx may have descended from the Oviraptorosaur dinosaurs, not the theropods as previously believed. If true, it would mean the missing link between dinosaurs and birds is not Archaeopteryx, but something even more primitive. Further undermining the traditional theory are recent studies of the feathered dinosaur fossils from China. While these creatures clearly show the evolutionary development of feathers, a closer examination has revealed they did not possess some of the key skeletal adaptations that define modern birds. Crucial features like a bony sternum, fused collarbone, and four-fingered wing structure were conspicuously absent. This indicates the feathered dinosaurs, while important evolutionary steps, were actually side branches that went extinct without contributing directly to the bird lineage. The true ancestors of modern birds likely emerged from a separate, as yet undiscovered group of small feathered dinosaurs that branched off much earlier in the Triassic period, around 230 million years ago. This alternative theory proposes that these early feathered dinosaurs gradually evolved the key anatomical adaptations, like the flight-ready wing structure and lightweight aerofoil-shaped body, that allowed their descendants to take to the skies. Over millions of years, this ancestral lineage of small, feathered dinosaurs is believed to have given rise to the first true flying birds. Archaeopteryx and the Chinese feathered dinosaurs were simply evolutionary dead ends, not the direct progenitors of modern birds. Even the status of Archaeopteryx as the quintessential transitional fossil has been called into question. New analyses of its wing anatomy and skeletal features suggest it may not have been capable of true, sustained, powered flight like today's birds. Instead, Archaeopteryx was more likely an adept glider, using its feathered wings for controlled descents rather than flapping flight. This further undermines the traditional narrative of Archaeopteryx being the missing link between dinosaurs and birds. If it was not a true flying bird, then it could not have been the evolutionary bridge between the two groups. This revised theory is supported by a growing body of paleontological evidence that challenges the traditional dinosaur-to-bird narrative. From the anatomical re-evaluation of Archaeopteryx to the discovery of feathered dinosaurs that lack crucial avian adaptations, our understanding of this evolutionary transition is undergoing a profound shift. One of the key pieces of evidence comes from a 2019 study published in the journal Nature Communications. By conducting a comprehensive phylogenetic analysis of over 150 different dinosaur and bird species, the researchers found that Archaeopteryx and the Chinese feathered dinosaurs were more closely related to the Oviraptorosaur group than to the theropod dinosaurs. This lends strong support to the idea that the true avian ancestors diverged from a separate lineage much earlier, rather than directly descending from theropod dinosaurs. The study also revealed that the first true flying birds likely emerged around 170 to 155 million years ago, somewhat earlier than the 150 million-year-old Archaeopteryx. This suggests these feathered dinosaurs, while bird-like, were evolutionary offshoots that did not directly give rise to today's avians. The true ancestors of birds must have emerged from an even earlier lineage that eventually evolved these crucial skeletal modifications. As our scientific knowledge continues to advance, it's clear that the origin of birds is a far more complex story than the simple dinosaur-to-bird narrative that has dominated popular understanding. The fossil record is yielding surprising insights that challenge our long-held assumptions, pushing us to revise our theories in light of new evidence. By carefully analyzing the anatomical features and phylogenetic relationships of these ancient creatures, paleontologists are piecing together a more nuanced and accurate picture of how modern birds emerged from their dinosaurian ancestors. It's an ongoing process of discovery and revision, as science steadily unravels the mysteries of life's remarkable evolutionary journey. The story of bird origins is a prime example of how our understanding of the past can evolve, helping us gain a deeper appreciation for the complex tapestry of life on our planet. As we continue to uncover new fossils and refine our analytical techniques, the true origins of avian species may continue to surprise us. But through rigorous scientific inquiry, we inch ever closer to revealing the full, complex narrative of how birds took flight.